Bill Belichick's daughter-in-law has hit back at his girlfriend Jordon Hudson after her behavior during a CBS interview sparked humiliating backlash for the ex-NFL coach. RadarOnline.com can reveal Jennifer Belichick, the wife of the coach's oldest son Stephen, slammed Hudson, 24, for not acting professional after she stormed out of the interview and refused to allow Belichick to answer a harmless question. As RadarOnline.com reported, CBS reporter Tony Dokuppel asked Bill, 73, how he and Hudson met during the interview. Hudson, who was seated a few feet away off camera, interrupted the interview and said, "We're not talking about this." A surprised Dokuppel asked, "No," and Hudson doubled down, "No." When the interview aired, a voiceover from Dokuppel noted, Jordon was a constant presence during our interview, as footage of Hudson hovering over her boyfriend and the reporter played. A day after the interview aired, TMZ Sports reported Hudson stormed off set at one point during the interview and caused a 30-minute delay in filming. NBC Sports Pro Football Talk also reported, while we don't know the total number of interruptions, it's our understanding that CBS decided to include that one specific instance because it wasn't a one-time thing. Amid overwhelming backlash following the interview, Belichick's daughter-in-law has spoken out about the Hudson's conduct. In an Instagram post showing New England Patriots star Julian Edelman, who was defending Hudson, comedian Nikki Glazer commented, 100% this. She's acting as his publicist. Publicists do this during interviews. People are out for blood. Jennifer disagreed with Glazer's assessment of the situation and fired back. Publicists act in a professional manner and don't storm offset delay an interview after days of silence. Bill finally broke his silence on his girlfriend's conduct during the interview and insisted she is not controlling. He said in a statement, "I agreed to speak with CBS Sunday morning to promote my new book. Prior to this interview, I clearly communicated with my publicist at Simon and Schuster that any promotional interviews I participated in would agree to focus solely on the content of the book." The college football coach made it clear he was disappointed the interview shifted focus from his new book, The Art of Winning, to his personal life. He continued, "Unfortunately, that expectation was not honored during the interview. I was surprised when unrelated topics were introduced, and I repeatedly expressed to the reporter, Tony Dokuppel, and the producers that I prefer to keep the conversation centered on the book. After this occurred several times, Jordon, with whom I share both a personal and professional relationship, stepped in to reiterate that point to help refocus the discussion." The coach further claimed Hudson was not deflecting any specific question or topic, but simply doing her job to ensure the interview stayed on track. He added, "Some of the clips make it appear as though we were avoiding the question of how we met, but we have been open about the fact that Jordon and I met on a flight to Palm Beach in 2021. Bill concluded his statement by slamming the network and how it chose to present the interview, saying, "The final 8-minute segment does not reflect the productive 35-minute conversation we had, which covered a wide range of topics related to my career. Instead, it presents selectively edited clips and stills from just a few minutes of the interview to suggest a false narrative that Jordon was attempting to control the conversation, which is simply not true."